Hi and welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. It's a beautiful crisp winter morning. It is 12 degrees Celsius, 98% humidity, 6 kilometer per hour wind gusts, 0% rain since 9 AM yesterday, no fire danger, 100% chance of no rain, and it is Wednesday, June 12th, 2024. It is 6:47 AM. Let's do our walk into town. I know we tend to show this view a lot on the way into town. You can see here that they've actually cleared away some of the stuff off the side of the footpath, so it's nice and wide, a lot nicer, which is great. I wish they'd do up this part here. If they could widen that, maybe move those signs back a little bit, across a little bit, make it all nice, be a lot safer for pedestrians. Of course, walking at this hour, we're going to get a lot more traffic, so hopefully you can hear me properly, which normally the microphone's quite good for that. So we're just showing a little bit of detail on our way in. You never know when there's going to be changes. This is Windy Hill. Railway Street just here. One that goes down to the nursing home. Home for the aged, whatever you want to call it. People like to call it different things. It's the gardens. Looks like someone's driven through there. And you can see the marks going across the path. Far out. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Look, someone's cut the corner and gone through there. But anyway, here's where the garden looks here. So this footpath was only put in last year, the year before, something like that. And it looks old because it hasn't been looked after. But it's good quality, so it should last a fair few years before getting full on cracks in it and that. So, yeah. Family barber. And you got Jasmine Thai massage and then the Windy Hill Hotel. There's David Beckham. Jasmine Thai massage opens 7 AM till 6 PM. Open 7 days. Yeah. It's crazy, she works 7 days a week in there. This is your Windy Hill Hotel. Good to show detail when possible because you just never know what's going to happen. Like when people say, well, how can we take so many photos of the same places? Kirby's Corner and things like that. Well, you never know what's going to happen. Next thing you know, well, Kirby's Corner burnt down. So, you know, never know what's going to happen. Well, there could be another, hopefully not Cyclone Larry type of thing, Yassi type of thing. So you've just got to be prepared, ready, have as much video as possible to show the before, the during, the after, different things, as much as possible. So, what used to be Caltex, now Ampol, where IBS Engineering Supplies used to be back in the day, and where the Shell used to be, where the Metro is. The Metro is a much nicer sized service station. So I'm walking along coming this way, so I've got to show across. If you see the signage flicker a bit on any of these, it doesn't do that in person. good to show what the fuel prices were like at a particular time. Yeah, this one always flickers. Seems to have an issue. Even the old Shell sign back in the day, which was in the next part here, this part here, that used to always flicker too. So here's your metro service station. As best as we can show it walking along. Always nice to show as much as possible. Max stock. Back in the day, I remember it used to be called Max Stock Seafood. Showing the service station as much as we can while we're still able to. Oh, there's a lot of vehicles over there. One that's got Sam written on it. Max Stocks. Right here. Well, I'm trying not to get my feet wet walking on the wet grass, but it's not looking good. And Max starts driving off as soon as I come along, so I could have went on the side of the road. Yeah, it'd be nice if the footpath went all the way up here. If they had a footpath on here, it went at least all the way up to the mobile. Would be a lot nicer. I'd be happy with that, to have a decent footpath there. So we're showing more of this side of the road. We will show bits of the other side, but it's more this side at the moment because we're on this side and we're usually on the other side. There's the car wash, Twindy Auto Wash, Innisfail Motors Group, and where the bakery used to be, and back towards Windy Hill. There's a little bit of golden hour showing still. Thought I might have missed that. It's nice to show it. It's a mobile 24-hour. Couldn't show the signage properly. The vehicle come along. So I was trying to do it. So Windsor Electrics, Trains North Bus. I like the rickety old buses from my day when I went to school. They were pretty rickety. Well, back then they were panorama buses. So this is where the NQ plant shop's going to be. Pretty sure that was the name. It used to be across from the Conservatorium of Music on the highway. Near Eslick Street, on the corner of Eslick. We've still got Barley Tropical North written there. Looks like it's not too far from being open. It's got a lot of stuff in there. So I think there's some wagtails nesting there. Anyway, there's Michael Street. Got 180 over there. Yeah, try and get as much detail as possible. Maybe with the many videos, we'll eventually end up capturing 100% of everything that can be seen from the outside. Yeah, that's part of the dealio. There's Pelican Street over there. Coastal Marine and Outdoors, one with the red and white. Takes time to show all this, but worth it. Always worth doing these sort of videos. Okay, we'll continue on. Do these in as high quality as possible so that you can see what the places were like. So hopefully if you want to see something in particular, you'll be able to pause it have a good look, see all the full-on detail of everything around. See what businesses were here and all that. Like, it might seem a bit boring now, but, well, not to me it doesn't, but to other people watching. Oh, I can drive around and have a look at these places. Or I can go for a walk and have a look at these places. Yeah, but 20, 30 years from now, if they're not here, the businesses, or you don't live here anymore or whatever, you want to look back, you got more of a chance of being able to have a look back if you watch these videos. See what it was like. See how the town's changed. As long as I can possibly do these videos, I will. So we can all have a decent look. That's Gordon Street that I'm crossing over. There's some mud down there, so I can't really show it as much. It's the intersection of Grace and Edith Street. Surprised this hasn't sold. I don't know what they want for it though. There's your Gordon Street there. Which way will we go? We'll go down here and we'll show the EV chargers on the way through. I know I've shown them in multiple videos. We've got different lighting at the moment. This is Grace Street, G-R-A-C-E. Page Park across there. Yeah, hopefully the lighting's showing up really good, the gold sort of lighting. This place is for sale. Wouldn't be surprised if one of the businesses along here buys it and knocks it down. Although we do need the residential. Like when the dentist and other businesses, like one of the vets has gone in to a old house in Lily Street, corner of Lily and Gladys Street. Happy with buildings getting used, but the main issue is it's less housing for people. But as you see in my 22-kilometre walk, part one, the part one of the walk to Wangan, there is stuff being built next to the old what used to be called Bambunda. The gee, I can't even think of the name. There's Donald Street. Hey, Donald. Endeavour Foundation place. Yeah. It's a budget accommodation. $95 a week. I remember it used to say $70 a week. Yeah, 70. It's changed. So Commonwealth Hotel. Taxis there. A couple of lawyers in the back of the cafe there. Cane pumping and irrigation there. Bit of a storage yard which goes around into Charles Street behind places. I'll show the signage so we can see what their branding was like at the time. So when you're looking back years later and, oh, they've changed that. Or they haven't changed that, or whatever, you know. Still the same. Or whatever. Cane pumping and irrigation. Coming up on, no, Charles Street, yeah. Charles Street, it's where the other part comes out into. And cane pumping and irrigation. Now the sun's in my eyes. So I've got to look the other way to try and see. So I'm walking along, so only so much I can show. Oh, they go to that ute. The U-Butte ute. There's NQ AS Power Shed, which I don't get to show very often. So it's usually open and there's customers there. Just sort of is now. Not as bad. So it's Charles Street, Star Liquor Warehouse, where Video Easy used to be. Like someone from years ago. Yeah, that's where Video Easy used to be. Now one of way too many liquor places to buy alcohol. Like there's 6 tobacconists in town now. BCF, boating, camping, fishing. Very rarely go in there. Do we cut the corner? Yeah, cut the corner and have a look what it's like through here. Big car park. Show the outside. Much as we can on our way through. Out of gas. It's got written on there. Wonder if it would change colours. Because originally it was a different colour. I forget what colour it was now. I've got photos of it. Yes. Someone jogging through the park. Got to be careful with the. You get unsavoury people in there that are very intoxicated. So you got to be quite careful. Here's where the dentist moved to, Grady Street. Dr. J. Lowe and Dr. Love Ahmed Singh. Grady Street. Would have been good if they did the concrete all the way to the back. So it's nicer, build a park in that. Big ramp. It does look nicer than when it was 2 flats and that. Here's where Tang Billy used to be. And that. It's all slush. If they're going to use it as a car park, I think it'd be nicer if it was cemented. It'd be nicer. Or where they store a lot of their cars. Here's the EV chargers. They don't really advertise where they are unless you've got different apps or you watch videos that say that they're here. I think that's a little silly. Be signage on the highways saying EV chargers a kilometre away, or EV, you know, then arrow pointing down here saying the street name and that, so people really don't have to search high and low to find out whether it's there. It should be very straightforward, selling to people where it is. Okay, well, we're going to have a look across the road. Here's where the information event should be and isn't. Hasn't been for a very long time. You can see that in older videos. Looks like someone might have had an accident here. It's like a number plate cover and some other parts. Hopefully everyone's okay. Okay, let's get across. Well, it's not too busy. This is towards town. So crossing over Edith Street. I'm going to have a look where they've fixed up this pathway as they dug it up. Ergon, people to do with ergon had to dig it up. So looks like it's going to have a lip there, which is no good for people with walking frames, mobility scooters, anything like that. Any mobility issues. Hopefully it's Hopefully it's good, because this used to be really nice. It was only built like last year. Hopefully they put a footpath all the way down there. All the way down to the old Centrelink would be good. The medical centre and that down there. The medical centre and all that, mums and pubs. It'd be nice if they did it all the way down there. Make it easier for people. Especially when it's raining and it's all slush. And pebblecrete the whole thing like this. It would be fantabulous. If you know, you know. Fantabulous. See you at the expo. Which of course I would never go to an expo like that, but it's just a catchy thing they used to say on an ad back in the day. Fantabulous. And then when the girl got older, they had her on there again. Fantabulous. Then she ended up having a kid years later, and they put her on there. Fantabulous. Had both of them on there. And then I think it was the mother, the daughter, and the granddaughter, or something like that. On the last one I saw. Fantabulous. They all said it. It was catchy. It was good advertising, even though I don't agree with what they're advertising. I still think it was really well done advertising for it, because I've always remembered it. Fantabulous. So we're going to go down here and see what they've done in Lily Street at the car park next to the Crown Hotel. It's Roscoe's Italian restaurant, pizza Italian restaurant, whatever you want to call it. We have a drive-through. I guess if you order in advance and go there, you can pick it up pretty fast. Down to Bunnings. So we're now in Ernest Street. Yeah, Ernest Street. Yes, it is a sniffly type of weather. Doesn't matter how much of the nasal spray that I use. I spray, it's still pretty bad at times. As big Kayla's veterinary surgery used to be, and Poochie's lounge. It's all part of the Great Flavour of India dine-in takeaway place. Also, it's got Innisfail food station in there too. One that used to be down where Bedrock is now. There's your Harvey Normans. So just random people who put their rubbish in this bin and overflowed it. It's horrible. Looks horrible. There's stuff all over the ground. Ugh. Because the council's taken away a lot of the public bins too. I mean, 90% of the public bins around is Bedrock. They're open 10 AM till 7 PM Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They're open 10 AM till 7:30 PM, and then Sunday 10 AM till 7 PM. So that'll be hard to read due to the reflections. I can read it perfectly, but cameras just pick up reflections. At night time, not so much. During the day, yeah. St. Vincent de Paul. St. Vinny's, in other words. It's funny how these charity places like this, or different businesses, have changed their names over the years, or they sort of adapt to nicknames. You got the Salvo store, Salvation Army. They often go by Salvos now. So this, where Bedrock and all that used to be, Lee's Fruit Market and so forth. Flats and house back in the day. Yeah, so there you go, Vinnies, Salvos, Maccas. Yeah, start going more by the nickname Maccas. Sounds a bit more trendy. Yeah, you can see here, nothing's been done yet since it's been all taken down. All the rubble and that's been removed. Still basically the same, except for weeds and that. There is talk of KFC going there. There's talk of a block of flats going there, apartment building. Something like they've got down the Esplanade would be cool. Above the old coffee club and that. For that, or have businesses underneath it and really nice units above it. Nice quality ones. Ones that are going to last for years and years. So there can be really nice businesses in there. And then have the accommodation up top. So that's Lily Street, the one down here, where that truck is. You'll see in a sec. And where we're heading towards. These people, a lot of vehicles, they're very dangerous in this particular intersection. They don't care and they'll just cut you off or whatever. That one didn't, but he desperately wanted to go through. He wasn't giving me a chance to get across my side before he went past. So they're working on the car park and all that up here, so I can't show it as much. All I can do is sort of walk past and show whatever I can, and that's it. They're on the ground doing stuff, so I could probably get away with a little bit, but there is trucks and that in the way. So what we'll do, like we normally do, and the sun's in the way too, doesn't help. We'll continue along and we'll just show what we can as we walk along like this. Like the sun's in the wrong way to the point where I flat out seeing the people there. They're just repaving it, so hoping they'd do it decently and put the purple crate. Hoping they'd purple crate it and make it a lot nicer, because these pavers go horrible. After a while, these pavers have been here probably 20 years or more. They don't look very nice. Even if it was all concrete all the way down. It just seems to last longer as a random trolley. Kmart trolleys seem to be left around a lot longer. They don't seem to come pick them up as regularly. That's like Woolworths trolleys and that. As your senior citizens hall. Town pool behind it. Ugh. Sorry about my nose running. But this is just how it is this time of the year. Nose running will be boiling hot and sweaty. That's the thing. Innisfail Food Emporium. We'll go up past the taxi rank, seeing we're a bit faster than I was going to be. A bit early. Westbury's. And then the Litsingung Temple. Used to be known as the Joss House. Back in the day, I don't know what Joss House means, but yeah. Trans North buses. Innisfail Food Emporium. Malik Centre. Innisfail City Motel signage. Just could do with a good clean. It's a taxi rank. What it's like. Could be cleaner. It's not the nicest place to be. If you're going to catch a taxi, it's better to... I know it's a little bit cheaper to go there, but safety wise, cleanliness wise, and speed of getting a taxi in time too, you're better off ringing up and going like the old ANZ, that little spot there, we're just getting it from somewhere else because the rank's not really prioritised, unless there's plenty of taxis there, but a lot of the time there's not. So I want to show these tiles and all that, the way they had it. Where Blundell's TV hire and that used to be, where you could hire fridges and TVs and washing machines and whatever. The Super Nail, Westies Barbers, where Westcott Real Estate used to be. The old Kodak, but it's also BAMARA, BAMARA, I guess. Indigenous Job Agency. You got Picnics, which is the AS Malik's building. AS Malik, whatever. Yeah, Malik's. Straight back where we just came from. So you can see the row of shops where they were. They've got the Logan pants in the window. If you know, you know. I don't know if that'll show up, but if you know, you know. There's people that watch these videos that would know what I'm talking about. There's the real famishes. The Commonwealth Bank ATMs, where they are at the moment. A lot of these things you can't show during the day because there's usually people at them. What time that open there? 9:30 AM to 4 PM Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sunday closed. Then you got your Bob Cutter office. Sun's in the way, of course. So we'll cross over Owen Street. I don't know if I mentioned this is Owen Street. Oh. The Westcott Real Estate sign still on the building on the top, even though it hasn't been in there for a while. Still got sort of golden hour lighting down here with the nice shadows and that. Just the sun's in the way. Get further back, there we go. Should be able to see it a bit better now. Sun's still in the way, but what can you do? Whew. Time is it now? 7:19. Still got about 45 minutes. So we might as well get some more video while we're going along. Some old tiles. Whew. Yeah, we'll try and avoid that sun in my eyes. So we'll cross over and go past where Debbie's Florist and that used to be. Maybe up and around into Rankin Street. It's one we don't show as much. We do show it, but not as much. Innisfail Asian store. It's 150 lashes here, the eyelash place. This is where the Book Centre News Agency used to be. Innisfail Asian store. Remember My Choice Butcher used to be in this spot here. Where part of the Chemist Warehouse is. Yeah, My Choice Butcher. Where Vicky's Snack Shack used to be. And way back there was a Wendy's. Yeah, the Wendy's with the ice creams and hot dogs and that. Not the Americanised Wendy's. No. Jagged's Emporium. Reese & Co Butcher, Jill Stationery, Hair Manor, Oliveri's Continental Deli, and Neatest Gifts and Souvenirs, where Leading Edge Electronics used to be run by Leonard. And Debbie's Wedding and Florist, which is closed down. Leading Edge is closed down. Sad to see, but Grand Central, Hotel Grand Central, as it used to be. Food Emporium. There's that Max truck from before, Max Stock. Yeah, who remembers when it was Max Stock Seafood? I remember that for years. I'd see it around. It'd be Max Stock Seafood. Alrighty then. So we might actually finish this one just up here and then do a part 2. If you do it too long, YouTube's algorithm sort of plays up with it. Doesn't allow it to be shown up as much. So thanks for watching. This is the best of times, keeping memories alive for us and future generations to see what it's like. Check out the links in the description if you want to donate to the channel. There's a PayPal link in the description. There's also the super thanks button. Check out old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Check out all the links in the description of this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe always helps the channel out, helps the channel grow. And that, anyway, stay safe, stay cool, and we'll catch you in the next one.